The question we were asking is, why is colon cancer behave differently when this disease develops in African Americans? Now, colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer death in the United States. But on top of that, African Americans develop the disease 25% more often than do Caucasians. And when African Americans develop the disease, they're 50% more likely to die from it.
We wanted to know, are there any genetic differences that could potentially contribute to these aggressive colon cancer burdens in this population? So that's what prompted us to initiate this study to find out, if indeed African Americans do show a distinct molecular profile than other ethnic groups.
So the way you look at the guts of a disease is you take a look at the DNA, because cancer is a disease of DNA.
First, we had to get the tumor tissues, the resected tumor tissues from these patients. Then we isolate the nucleic acids within those tissues. We can characterize the entire genome for a given tumor in respective individuals. And then what we did is to find, are there any mutations, what you call the genomic accidents, happening?
And much to our surprise, we found out that African Americans actually have some very different changes to the DNA when an African American develops a colon cancer than the changes that are seen when Caucasians develop colon cancers. Is this environment, or is this something that's inherited? We would like to try to look actually at colon cancers that are arising in Africa to ask, do we see these same pattern of mutations?
What we are beginning to see is for a given cancer type, there could be real molecular differences existing within distinct populations or within distinct ethnic groups. And that could have some influence to how the cancers behave, how aggressive these cancers are.
Suddenly you can now ask, well, are there better ways to prevent it? Are there better ways to detect it early? Might there be different ways to treat it? So that's what is driving, I think, the recognition that this study has some public health relevance and some relevance to be recognized as a clinical research achievement, even though it's very much anchored in the laboratory.